Every experienced teacher knows that good classroom instruction requires a lot of planning. The same is true when we move online. In fact, teaching online requires just as much, if not more, planning. But the planning is different. It has to be more intentional, more comprehensive. While the most gifted teachers are agile in their classroom spaces and can easily adapt as the planned activity goes swimmingly or not, such spur-of-the-moment creativity can be difficult to implement when teaching online, especially synchronously. Fortunately, there are some specific techniques that can make this adjustment to online teaching a little smoother. When teaching synchronously, use breakout rooms for paired or group discussions. You can absolutely start and end your instructional period with a whole class group. But when you want students to really talk and dig deeper, place them in breakout groups. I also like to encourage students to fully utilize the chat function of the online platform and to respectfully respond to their classmates' questions in real time. This is a luxury that the physical classroom space rarely affords. It would obviously be a huge distraction if kids were asking and answering each other's questions while you were trying to deliver content. But online, it's a welcome and helpful behavior. They get to co-educate one another in real time. How cool is that? Another great technique for teaching online is a flipped approach, in which students read and watch recorded content before the live class meeting. So instead of using precious time for direct instruction, you can immediately dive into more meaningful discussions and activities. Which brings me to my last suggested technique, which is called dissolving the screen. The idea behind dissolving the screen is to help students see the back and forth exchange that still exists between you and them, even though you're now online. The point is to communicate to students that you see them and you value their work, that despite the physical distance between you, you are still connected. There are many ways to achieve this. You can start class by calling roll and saying one specific thing about each student. You can review a recent assignment by giving shout-outs to students who submitted something exceptionally creative or interesting or just really well done. You can even make a statement to the entire class about how much you enjoyed reading their most recent essays or grading their exams. In doing this, you're communicating to students that you see their work and it matters.